Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Geoff Olmstead, the nursery manager at Orchard Nursery and Florist in Lafayette. And this next video is going to be about training a climbing rose onto a trellis. Thank you to Julie Stagg who requested this video. So I'm going to just show you real quick about how easy it is. It's really very simple. This is a Cecil Bruner climbing rose. As you can see, it's already way kind of overgrown. I am just going to attach it to the trellis with this little plastic tie. This stuff is fine to use for espaliering a rose. It won't bite into the tissue or anything. What we first want to do is to separate and find the main canes. So this one is the main one that's coming basically up through the center of the plant. Actually, what I want this tree to do, or to this rose to do, is to eventually to cover the top of the little arbor here. So I'm actually going to tuck it. I'm going to tuck it behind. And I'm just going to tie a little twisty tie. That one's fine. There's another one in the center. This one I'm going to tie up here because it's already long enough and it'll support itself up to the top there. It's got a lot of branches on it. Bring this up. This one I'm going to try to tuck this back behind here and then weave it through. This branch here is kind of coming a little awkwardly. So I'm going to prune this one out right above there. This one here I'm going to remove out because it's going in the wrong area, so I'm going to follow it all the way down and take it out. So if it's really kind of tight and dense and bushy, I'm just kind of selectively going through. It doesn't really matter which branch you cut, as long as it opens it up and allows for some sunlight and air to get through to prevent diseases. What I want to do is I want to try to bring this one down. Cecil Bruners are only kind of the short blooming. They really only bloom in the spring, so they're not a repeat bloomer. You could do this with any rose, any climbing rose. Generally, climbing roses, they're not vining, but they do have long canes. And you want to kind of pick out whichever canes are the thickest and tie them up and then kind of thin it out. This one was already well established, was here for a bit, been here for a while. When you first buy a rose, if you first buy a climbing rose, so it's only going to start very small, and then as they're growing, that's when you choose which canes to use and which ones to tie up. So, and if they're repeat bloomers, then you just you want to deadhead the flowers to keep the flowers coming. So this one is the spent one. I'm just going to deadhead that one out. Anyway, that's it. Thank you, Julie, for the recommendation on which video you wanted to see. And that's it. Simple, easy, done.